What's going on, people? Welcome back to part 2 of my class setups. The first video I did was a while back, so I decided to update it a little bit, and it's primarily focused on hardcore team deathmatch and kill confirmed. So let's jump into it. Here's my new Ninja setup, MP7 with silencer and rapid fire. Now I love the combination, the dual attachments on the MP7. I always have rapid fire on it, and I switch between the silencer and the red dot sight. Now I know rapid fire on the MP7, it doesn't increase the fire rate that much. It's only like a 9 to 11%, something like that. But for me, from personal experience, that seems to make a big difference. It drops motherfuckers quickly, and yeah, I love it. It's my favorite submachine gun, the most accurate submachine gun. So it makes sense to me to put rapid fire on it. Drop them dudes quick. Now my secondary, I like the dual MP9s. I could actually have a good game just running those by themselves. So if you have a secondary weapon that you could actually get a good game by just using that, you definitely need to use that. You know, this is my basic ninja setup here. Blind Eye, Assassin, and Dead Silence. You know, with Assassin, with the submachine guns, you still pull up sight pretty quick. Okay, moving along to my anti-UAV running gun. Now you see I got the Steady Aim Pro on here. It's the UMP45 with the kick and the silencer. Now I still think this is probably the best way to run the UMP. It just kicks like a motherfucker, so got to get that kick on it and the silencer. You're not going to be dropping people very quickly, but the point is to be stealthy. And now here's my other MP7 setup, the red dot and the rapid fire. Now this is my ass kicking setup. I mean, it's my favorite class in the entire game. Love it, and I do work with it, and I think you could do work with it too. You notice the Assassin. You could also switch that out for hardline. Like I have in this class right here, the PP90 with extended mags. Now I noticed that there's not too much of a difference between rapid fire and extended mags, because the range that you're going to be killing people with the PP90 is going to be close range, which is why this class is called close. But you see hardline there, Steady Aim Pro, and well, really I would just stick with Steady Aim Pro even if you're playing team deathmatch, because you want to run this gun on like dome or some kind of real close quarters map. So all the trampling around ain't gonna make too much of a difference. You could also switch this out for the UMP45 with kick and rapid fire. That works pretty well also, but I prefer the PP90 really. Just have a lot more control, and the PP90, whenever you're running up on somebody, you could just spray and pray them. It just feels really good in your hands. I really like the way the gun feels. So, but really, I mean, the UMP45, PP90, and the MP7 are going to be your best submachine guns in my opinion. Now move along to something, I've been messing around with LMGs here a little bit lately. The PKP with a grip and a silencer. Now, the grip actually controls the gun better than if you put kick on it. So that's the reason I have the dual attachments here. Another thing, I got quick draw and steady aim on this class because, you know, just because it's so damn slow. You want to make sure that you're never caught in a bind. This is another submachine gun that I kind of like, red dot and silencer on the MG36. Another thing to be noted about the light machine guns, they recently patched them, and their smallest damage is still the health that you have on hardcore. So no matter what, it's going to be a one-shot kill unless you're shooting through, you know, some kind of concrete or something. Here's another good setup, MK46 with grip and red dot. I think sprays really quick. And the M60 with the two attachments. You know, the iron sights are just impossible to use, so you got to put the red dot on it. And but man, this thing will jump and kick around, so really prefer the PKP or the MG36. They just feel good. That's all I can say about it. They just feel good. And you gotta love it when it feels good. Anyways, so moving along to the next little session here. The M4A1, one of my new favorite weapons. I love the red dot and silencer on it. Just accurate, the most accurate assault rifle. I had some bad information before. I thought that the ACR was the most accurate, which it is very accurate, but the M4 is actually the most accurate assault rifle. So go out there and check that out on those longer maps. You'll just, it's not real. It doesn't have a lot of damage, but it'll still drop somebody quick because it's so damn accurate. Here's another one I like, the Scar L with the silencer. This used to be my go-to gun if I was getting beat up a little bit, and it is still a great gun. I put the kick on it just to make sure that it is just dead on accurate and lethal. So, and those iron sights, I mean, you gotta love them. And then the basic perk setup for my assault rifles: quick draw, blind eye. Want to make sure to have that blind eye on, because you don't want to be on a kill streak and then somebody pop you with a fucking predator. And of course the ACR, of course everybody has that. You could also put the red dot and the silencer on it. That still works well too, but for some reason it seems like when you put two attachments with the silencer on it seems to slow down the gun a little bit. So I like rocking just the red dot alone, but hey, that's just me. I'm a up in your face type of dude. I'm going to constantly be moving around the map. I'm not going to be chilling in a place very often. But if you're a little bit slower paced, try that dual attachments. Now here's kind of an anti-sniper setup I was trying out. The silencer with the thermal on the M16, and it seemed to work out pretty well. Not a normal class setup that I would do, but like on Black Box, I mean, when you have just a bunch of snipers chilling out, then it's actually a pretty decent weapon to use. So you might want to go out there and check that out. But most of the time when I roll on M16 is red dot and a silencer, or a red dot and rapid fire on it, just like my previous video. So yeah, I like the M16. A lot of people are going with the MK17 or whatever it's called here lately, but I prefer the burst fire M16. It's accurate as hell, and it seems like it lends itself a little bit better to close quarter situations. Now I want to talk about the strike package. Now, if you don't already know about this, the support class with the UAV and the ballistic vest. Now, it'd be kind of cheap to use if you're not playing against a team that's, really playing hard, basically. If your team's just fucking around, then it's kind of cheap to use. But if you're playing against a tough team, this is a pretty good kill streak package to run with. And I especially like it on shotgun setups. If you get popped with a bullet or two while you're trying to run in on somebody, you could get close enough to them to pop them with the actual shotgun shell. And here's an assault setup, A6 Overwatch. So basically, if you're on a close quarters map, or you're getting killed a lot, the A6 Overwatch is actually pretty good, especially if you put it up with the attack helicopter at the same time. AC-130 is a decent kill streak to use in team deathmatch. Pavlo is a great kill streak to use in kill confirmed. And a lot of people like the Reaper, but I cannot get any fucking kills with it. It is just ridiculous. I mean, I get hit markers out the ass, and I just don't like it. I don't like it. Now, of course, the Osprey Gunner is great to use, but, let's face it, we're not going to get one of those every match, It's a pain in the ass to get up to 17 kills, especially if you're playing against good people. Alright, now my new favorite shotgun, the USAS-12. Now, a lot of people might not know that it actually has an 85% more jog time or running time, extended run, whatever the hell it's called. Sprint. There you go, sprint. Has 85% more than all the other shotguns. So basically what this means is that you can use this and you put blind eye on, and you still have extreme conditioning on. Now, I've been using damage with it, and I find that it's a little bit better than range on this particular gun. I seem to get a lot of hit markers whenever I'm using range on it. So both of them are good, though. I'm just preferring damage right now. Even on my Spaz class, I like the Spaz too. A lot of people like the models, but it just seems a little clunky to me. So, I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. And please leave a comment down below. Another thing, I didn't put any sniping classes on here, because if you've ever watched one of my videos before, you know I can't snipe worth a shit. It's the exact opposite of my gameplay. So if you are a sniper, try leaving a comment down below. Tell me what you're rocking, and let everybody know how you do it. But I appreciate you watching, and be sure to leave a comment, and I will check you guys next time. Peace out.